Sus professors. Makishima's on the radar. Fruits are rotten? Now secrets are ripe? Welcome back, my fellow Weebers. Let's get into this juicy episode where we're going to go ahead and sweeten our taste buds. Anyways, let me stop. Let's get into the episode.
Why do you find it so necessary to use severe as the subjects for your art?
They got the recording! He's busted. What is it? Bitch, you guessed it. You was right.
What are your thoughts on Oso Academy's curriculum, Mr. Makishima?
Darn it, we almost had them. I already had the guys put Rikako Oreo on the wanted list. We'll get her soon enough.
She's dead.
What?
How did he know that? You're not supposed to know that.
Come with me.
That's insane.
Well, what is it? You got a problem with me? Spit it out.
I'm sorry, Kogami. I was the one who got emotional on this case, and you weren't deluding yourself about him either. You were
Yeah, it doesn't take somebody with a psychopath to be able to control their emotions. There's a little here.
But you know, for the first time in a long while, I actually feel good.
Kagami's definitely excited right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he seems actually excited. I think because he's really close to Makishima. Bitch is gonna get his ass wiped.
Oh! You got a hot date tonight! It's not like that.
Okay, where's she going?
Agreed on yesterday.
said, our souls are imprisoned in our bodies.
I mean, it doesn't sound too far-fetched. Maybe you shouldn't
What's
be
your
having
problem?
That
cigarettes.
robot touched a nerve with you.
Sorry.
What? Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I was fighting with Candy this morning.
It's enabled me to experience all sorts of...
Are the robots acting out? I mean, compared to what I've seen, I mean, it doesn't really seem like it, considering Candy just basically becoming more intertwined and analytical. I don't know whether that's supposed to be the case or not supposed to be the case, but regardless, it doesn't seem like they're acting too absurd. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say or like pinpoint whether or not, you know, the robots are acting out, and maybe it's happening, guys. It's happening. Technology's coming against us. I mean, not us, but them. We'll see it soon, but we're not there yet.
new activities in my life. I honestly never expected that beating the disease of aging would bring me this kind of happiness. But that's something a person can't understand until they embrace a cyborg body.
Sir, even with all our advances, I understand that the human brain cannot live beyond 150 years. Being able to fully cyberize a brain for an infinite lifespan may prove to be beyond science's reach.
Long as I keep my brain stimulated, I'll be able...
Wait, she said that the brain can't live past 100 years? I'm not sure if I read that right or I misheard, but whatever the case may be, like, that's not true. I've heard of, like, people who've lived... Okay, never mind. Let me scratch that, because I don't know whether their brains were very active, but who knows. If you're living that old, you must be doing something right to be able to sustain your body that long, because you're not necessarily in a bed, literally decrepit and asking for help, because most of the people who live to that age, I don't know what happened, I don't know how they died, but they lived to like 120 years, I think I've heard. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm just remembering from what I've heard about, like, the older individuals who got on the news and been told, hey, they've made it to this far.
squeeze plenty of life from it. God created man in his own image. Don't you think it's time for us humans to take some of God's power for ourselves?
Do you think eternal life's worth it if it means you have to become...
That sounds blasphemy. And now it makes sense why there was literally hymn songs playing in the other episodes. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I did.
I'm a cyborg? It's always possible the social system will continue evolving, and one day latent criminals will have more rights.
I'm starting to see why your psychopath is always clear.
What is that supposed to be? I
According
don't
to a
get
recent
it.
Survey, a super...
Like I said, we're more machine than we think.
I'm not gonna lie though, he mad creepy. Like, bro, can you make your cyborg eyes not be so damn bulging? Lower that down. It's kind of creepy. At least for me, anyways.
As a child, the better your relationships will be with hollow avatar AIs as an adult. That's the pattern you fit, Miss Tsunomori.
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
You're sharper than ever, Mr. Saga.
How do you read people like that?
It's simple observation, my dear. People manifest hundreds of signs or tells about themselves subconsciously. Once you know what to look for, reading those tells and filling in the blanks becomes second nature.
Can you guys read me?
I was hoping you've kept a complete list of all the students who've attended your courses over the years.
Is that an order from the MWPSB?
No, sir. It's a personal request.
Why would he need
Because if
to?
it was an order, I would have...
Why would he need to have a or give out records of like past students? Is he saying that Makishima might be in his class or took his course?
flat out refused.
Into murdering for him. Think of him as a music conductor orchestrating one murder after another.
Alright, my boss. Why are you standing on the window? Did you already give the information already? I don't like that. I don't like you standing at the window. Give the information, then go back to the window. We don't want you standing at the window before you give the information. Oh my god. I'm gonna cause anxiety with me.
Define charisma for me, please.
Innate appeal. A personality trait that can convince others to do things.
I'll give that answer a B. There are 3 elements that comprise charisma. As you said, there's the innate appeal often found in leaders. There's also a power to make others feel good simply by being in your presence. And finally, there's the ability to talk confidently about all things with all people. Of these 3 different elements, which does he possess the most?
I would say this guy's got all those traits in abundance.
I was gonna say the same goddamn thing. What the fuck? Why is this old dude on the screen?
And we're after stole the old man's name and background to get a job at the school.
Pretty crafty of him to steal a real ID instead of trying to create a new one from scratch. The guy hid
That
in
is
plain
very
sight
smart.
working as a teacher,
Picture of bringing a composite artist. Needless to say, we tried both methods.
and it sounds like neither worked.
No.
So we're back to square one. Our only image is
Damn, he's good. He a real good criminal? I'm an enemy killer? I don't know what to call it. Whatever he want to kill himself, but a mastermind. Yes, he's a really good mastermind. There we go. Pow pow. Anyways.
Existed alongside the civil system. Saiga's criminology courses were specifically set up to train investigators. One day they found a big problem. The hues of his students became clouded, and the crime coefficient saw a big jump. Relax, not for every student. One-on-one lectures like yours today are fine. And besides, your hue's impossible to cloud anyway.
Yeah, but to think listening to a guy
Which still bothers me why that is. Like, why is her hue so impossible to cloud?
speak.
yet. Excluding the mouthpiece, this pipe is made from Rikako Oreo's bones.
Oh.
When I inhale it like this,
What the sickness is that? What kind of sickness is that? He's smoking a person's bones. If that's not weird as shit, I don't know what is. That's disturbing. I know you're not real because you're in a cyborg's body, but that's just gross, man. That's just inhumane, and you need to stop it. Get some help.
that's exactly correct. To maintain a healthy mind and body requires some sacrifices. Particularly the lives of others.
My question is, because he has a human mind, right? Placed into a cyborg's body, doesn't it take a lot more work to go ahead and like operate a cyborg's body versus a human's body? Considering, we're human and we're not like immutable. I don't even know how the word pronounces, but we're not indestructible. And so like if we're gonna be working probably 10 times as fast, because cyborg's body is super heavy, which means there's a lot of stuff that you gotta go ahead and process and work to move the hands, to move the eyes, to move the head, to move everything, versus a human's body. So doesn't that mean that he's declining his lifespan even faster, decreasing his mental health? I don't know. Like I feel like you be declining all of that much more quicker, regarding the fact that your brain is operating a cyborg's body. If we're thinking logically here, like I'm thinking logically, and that doesn't seem like it's plausible, in my opinion. I don't know.
Fortunately,
Then I have good news for you. I think I can arrange for your next prey to be the most potent yet.
go on.
He's an enforcer.
How intriguing.
His name is...
So much for that.
Kagami. But guess what? You're not going to kill him unless he kills you. What the hell's
I
going on?
heard you took Inspector Tsunemori to meet with Joji Saiga today.
Yeah?
I asked Kogami to take me there, sir.
What are you thinking, Kogami? Trying to drag her down into the mud? Make her someone who gives it all up to be a latent criminal like you?
Hey, that's not true. And I don't want you treating me like a child.
That is exactly what you are! A clueless, naive child!
That's gone too far. Ah.
Why do you think we have different classifications for...
I understand you're her boss, but that's a little overstepped, don't you think? You guys are on the same team. She's also an enforcer. I think he's going too far with his words there. He's acting like a helicopter parent.
Inspectors and enforcers? It's to lower the risk of...
Don't forget, I'm still an inspector, and we're on equal footing in terms of rank. I can manage my hue just fine, thank you. Just because you're my senior doesn't give you the right to keep embarrassing me in the workplace, or to question my psychopaths and abilities in front of our enforcers.
As she should. Yeah, stop it to the man. Stop it to the man.
I can't believe
Yeah,
this.
girl. Woo. Fire in her bones. Just don't become Rikoko's bones, because those are ashes and being smoked. Okay, that's terrible. That's terrible timing.
Oh, where are you? This is why he comes down so hard on those he thinks are unnecessarily risking their hues. Happened with his old partner, Kogami.
Yes, I'm aware.
Ginaza feels he was betrayed twice. First by his...
So I understand his backstory now. Why he feels so deeply for what's going on with psychopaths and whatnot. First you got his dad. I mean, he was gonna tell it anyways, but I'm gonna say it too. First you got his dad. Now you got Kagami, which I'm assuming was like really close, like partner of his. And now another coworker of his is about to risk their hue, and I don't think he wants that. I understand. We understand, but still at the same time, what are you gonna do? You can't control everybody. It's not up to you.
Father, the boy's best friend. I won't capture him alive. Is that okay?
Why, yes, of course. I expect nothing less from you.
I should mention something I don't think you've noticed. Shinya Kogami, whenever you mention him in conversation, you get such an amused look on your face.
Shinya Kogami? Amused look? I don't know whether or not the death of Shinya Kogami was an accident, planned, or was a master planned. Because now I'm speculating the fact that maybe, just maybe, Rikuko's dad didn't went after Shinya Kogami just because. But because Makishima asked him to. Because something about Kagami, like everything has like a connection. Like everything is warped into this spider web that I can't untangle just yet. Devious look, insinuations, speculations are going in my head. And I just want to say, somebody's up to something. And we're going to find out. We're not detectives, though. We're not in the psychopath community. But we can pretend to be. And we're going to do it here as we sit down, waiting for the next episode of Psychopaths, which is going to be episode 10. If you guys want to join me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like, comment, and subscribe what you thought about this episode. So that way we can go ahead and continue to build this Weeb community as we should. And yeah, I also made a shorts YouTube. So if you want to check that out, that's great. That's where I'm going to be placing all my shorts about episodes and animes and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to do that, go ahead and do that. And also, if you comment down below and said you subscribe, like, and whatnot, I will also put you in my next video. Also, I think it's more worth it if you go ahead and comment something regarding the episode, because I love to know what you guys think, know what's going on in your head, because I feel like I'm a little detective here and I don't want to be alone. So don't let me be alone, please. I'm not watching this by myself. So see you guys next time on Psychopaths episode 10, or maybe not. We can see you guys in Chainsaw or any other animes, or maybe on Twitch. I'm going to be on there soon. I'm trying to think about doing it this week. This episode's going to come out a little late, but yeah. So if you want to join me on Twitch as well. I'll be streaming gameplays, anime gameplays, maybe even other ones. But yeah, I'll be streaming gameplays, so catch me over there as well. I don't know when the date will be. I'm making this super long, but see you guys next time. ReBX out.